What's up, guys? That was a GIF created for you by the Rowdies. That was Kevin dancing his little tail off at a wedding. Uh, if you want that GIF, Rowdy can gift it for you. He can gift the GIF. Just ask him. He sent it to me. It's pretty funny. All right, so this is my week 5 PPL recap, and I'll just jump right in. Rowdies and they took off my topes, and they fell short to my topes. Tom Brady came back with a vengeance, 35.4 points. Sammy Coates was the reason, though, that I was able to pull this off, 25.9 points, and I will trade a third-round pick for that anytime. Thank you, Lance in the Pants, or Lance in the Pants. I don't know if we've ever established what it was. Thank you for that. I didn't expect it to happen so quickly. I thought he would, progressively get better, but man, that was pretty quick. That escalated quickly. Tom Brady, though, that's a big weapon for the Rowdies to have. Hate to say it, guys, but the Rowdies are good this year. Okay, trying to just figure out where I'm going to hold this thing. All right, moving along. The Cox took on the Experience. The Experience defeated the Cox 114.5 to 104.6. Let's just hypothetically speaking, let's say the Cox got 5 points from Victor Cruz and 5 points from Michael Floyd. Well, then the Cox would have won by 0.1, 0.1. But instead, the Cox got 0 points from Victor Cruz, 0 points from Michael Floyd. It's a really frustrating loss. Kevin did, 104.6 points and two guys scored 0 points for you. That's a lot of points to have two goose eggs. So Kevin, he's 2-3. He's not out of it. If you guys read the fun fact, last two champions started off 2-3, and if you can put up 104.6 points whenever two guys put up 0, then he's got a good chance of being competitive. The Urinators and the Bad Boys. Boy, this was a matchup that anybody that was excited about this probably gets excited about, watching birds, picking flowers, possibly watching Bob Ross. But this game, this is the worst matchup of the year. Two 0-4 teams going at it. But 94.4 to 71.8. I don't know why I keep wanting to say 1. 71.8. The Bad Boys fall to 0-5. The Urinators go to 1-4. Bad Boys, it's not looking good. They've had some really bad weeks. They don't have very many bright spots. The team honestly might be going into complete rebuild mode. This is just something you might want to tear down and build back up. He's got a few good pieces in there, but man, it's just not looking. It's not trending upward. I like my penis. Moving along, Lance in the Pants in America's team, which is America's team's the Dallas Cowboys, but since he doesn't have the apostrophe in America's, I'm guessing that's how he's getting away with this without Jerry Jones suing his arse from here to, I don't know, Irving, Arlington. But Jeremy gets the better of the two new teams, 101.2 to 87.7. Andy Dalton was actually pretty good this week, even though his team wasn't, the Bengals. But he got him 25.4 points. And Lance had some, moderately good efforts by a couple guys, Matthew Stafford and Fitz, but the rest of the guys just kind of let him down. 2-3 for Lance. I'm sorry, for Jeremy, and 3-2 for Lance. So there's that. Roger Goodell took on freaking Froberg, and Fro falls to Goodell, 97.6 and 91.7. All right, Julio Jones. Now let's just take a little time out here. Jules Jones. These are his last 4 weeks. 16.6 points, 1.6, 36, 2.9. What in the world? So inconsistent. And, I mean, Fro's got to be frustrated. I know I have Julio in a couple leagues, and it is incredibly frustrating when your star player, you just want some consistency. Yes, you want him to go off for 20-some points sometimes, but you just want at least 10 points from the guy. Because of that, and because he doesn't have Antonio Brown, Fro, and Austin does, that was the difference in the game. Antonio Brown, 13.8 points. That was actually a bad outing for Antonio Brown, too. That wasn't very, very Antonio Brown-ish. But, yeah, 13.8 points for Antonio Brown, and Roger Goodell wins that game. Both guys are 3-2. Both guys are contenders, and, you know, we'll be keeping up with them as the season progresses. Finally, last but not least, the Sharknadoes and the Gotham Knights. The Knights fall as the Sharknadoes get their first win of the season. The score, if my computer would cooperate with me, good gosh. 97.1 to 85.2. The Sharknadoes win. Big game by Big Ben. 37 points. The guy remains to be solid. He's only had one bad outing this season, and yet he's in a league that emphasizes the quarterback. 6 points per passing touchdown that we all voted on 5 years ago. Big Ben is continuously just left in the draft. He's one of the best quarterbacks in the game. He's on an offense that is firing in all cylinders. He is put up 37 points. He put up 46 points last week. How does this guy keep entering the draft? Like, just because he raped a girl? Is that what who here could raise their hand honestly and say they haven't raped a girl? Nobody. Every one of you guys have done that. And I know it because I see the way your wives look at you, and they don't want any of that, okay? You're raping those women. You just don't admit it. Gotham Knights didn't have Cam Newton. They had Eli Manning, and now it sucks for Todd because every quarterback has a bye week, so you expect every week that you won't have them, at least 1 week. When they have a concussion, though, that's like an additional bye week, and you don't plan for that. So you have to pick up Eli Manning, and Eli Manning does what Eli Manning does. He has a great matchup, and he gives you 11.1 points. But then he'll play the Vikings later in the season and get you 40. That's not true. I think he actually did play the Vikings. He did. And he got 8. 8 points that week. So yeah, Eli Manning sucks. That's basically the consensus of this video. And that is me signing off to you. In conclusion, Eli Manning sucks. See you next week, guys.